The first RSL was formed in early 1938 with the merger of the Marxist League led by Harry Wicks and the Marxist Group led by C. Cannon and Max Schachtman came to London in an attempt to unite all four British Trotskyist groups. The RSL, the militant group and the Revolutionary Socialist Party merged to form a new Revolutionary Socialist League, but the Workers' International League refused, claiming that agreement on perspectives was insufficient and that the new group represented a dilution of democratic centralism. The new RSL became the British affiliate of the newly formed Fourth International. They maintained the Militant Labour League for those members who were involved in Labour Party entryism and published The Militant. The group adopted a defeatist policy during World War II, which they modeled on Lenin's revolutionary defeatist tactics of the 1914-18 war, but which was seen by their rivals in the will as being pacifist, and had some initial successes when the Shop Assistants Union adopted their position in 1940. In addition, the group became increasingly inactive as many younger members were conscripted into the British Army. More importantly, the group's position opposing the war became a major cause of factional strife both within the group and between it and the will. Three major positions developed which helped to explicate the ensuing factional divisions outlined below. Firstly, a left fraction formed, which opposed the war on a basis all other factions described as pacifist. Harbour held a position that opposed the proletarian military policy, PMP, of the will and was described by its opponents as semi-pacifist. Finally, the will and tendencies leaving the RSL at different times adhered to the aforementioned PMP. In 1939, some RSL members split to form the Revolutionary Workers' League, which Isaac Deutscher soon joined, due to the inaction of the RSL leadership when war began. Initially they used the name RSL as the official group was inactive, only changing their name later. However, the majority of the RWL joined the will in 1940, the remainder rejoins the RSL in 1941. Another split produced the Socialist Workers Group, which published Socialist Fight and entered the ILP, some of its former members eventually joining the Trotskyist opposition, a group, expelled in 1942 from the RSL. This group, led by John Lawrence, advocated adoption of the PMP of the Socialist Workers' Party and was in favor of fusing with the will. In fact, collaboration between the Trotskyist opposition and the will was so close that Lawrence was employed by the latter on technical tasks. Finally, in 1943, the left fraction who were opposed to that policy were expelled. The leadership of the RSL refused to enter into any unity negotiations, despite the party's drastic reduction from 300 to 20 members, until in 1944 the Fourth International held a two-day conference. This conference being required to reunite the group so that it could fuse with the will into a single organization which could then affiliate to the Fourth International. As planned on the first day, the Trotskyist opposition and the left fraction were reunited with the RSL.